Okay, it's busy on the radio, as you can hear. It's 2:56 in the afternoon. I'm going to do a fast trip around the track and then do a few leisurely circles over the city, take some pictures. I've done a morning flight, I'll do an evening flight or sunset. This one I'll pull out all stops. It's only a short route, be around in about 3 or 4 minutes I think. 90 knots, 100, rotating, gear up, keep accelerating this time, and flaps up. Hey guys, I'm going to change the channel because it's going to drive us mad. Okay, so stick to about 500 feet above the ground for the moment. So we accelerate and turn onto track, looking for the base of that, the end of that mountain range ahead of us. And we're going to get down low and check out some of the detail, of which there is plenty of around Ashgabat. Lots of nice things to look at. Nice colours, like copper on those roofs, I would say. So the great steppes of Central Asia, as Alexander Borodya, the Russian composer, wrote a couple of famous tone poems on that subject, worth checking out. Glorious music. Now a slight rise in the land here, which because I didn't notice from altitude on the last round, so coming up a bit. Nice. I want to get a little bit closer. Now there's a military airbase. We get a little bit closer to our turn point, I will climb again, see if the map's going to tell us where we are. Yep, there's waypoint 1, right on track. Looking good. Okay, a couple of miles out, so let's climb. And there's our waypoint, the road going between the zoo and the racetrack. And then we're going to climb over that ridge, fly back down that way. So let's swing out to the right a bit. And I'll do a high-speed pass. As I said, I did a slow flight this morning. I'll do another one later, but this one I want to expedite the main route, and then I'll take my time over the city. So I'm going to swing past the racetrack. Past the zoo and climb that mountain. There's the racetrack. There's the zoo. See how we go climbing this with 2,500 feet. We need to get to about 3,500, I think, or more. Maybe 4.5. 3.5 now. Yep, we're still climbing. And this should do us. 4,500. And we're on track. Follow the ridge. Awesome. Look at that. Inspiring terrain. So that must be 5,000 feet, that highest point there. And we're headed down, straight down this ridge. Pretty easy to see now. Turning left at the end. There's the horse's head.
few updrafts here. As you'd expect, it's pretty warm. It's 34 degrees. So a bit of turbulence there. There's Ashgabat on the left. Just keep following the elevated ground here. Coming down a little bit. Radio transmission tower on the right over there. Looks like something of Lord of the Rings. So this is kind of what you can do once you know the route. You can start to play around and have some fun with it. So we're going to turn left, right here. There we go, hard left, follow the road. In fact, might fly right up the main road, past the government buildings, because I'm sure that's what they would want us to do. There we go. Curious to what building's on that mound in the middle of town. Check it out later on Google Maps, I guess. Just follow this road. Nice. Now, looking at my map, I can see we're a little bit south of the track. Oop, let's put the GPS back on. That's cool. Waypoint 3 is going to be to the left, so let's turn now and find it. In fact, this road probably runs right up to it. Let's just follow this road for a moment. Just on a little bit of educated guess here. I reckon go around to the left. We're going to end up right at waypoint 3. And we are. Spot on. So there we go. All roads lead to Rome. That's waypoint 3 right there. Excellent. Now, having established that, we're only 8 minutes into the flight, let's just do a few orbits over the city. Take some pictures. Fly over the airport. Let's climb. The airport's dead ahead, so let's just probably shouldn't fly down the approach path, although we're at 2,500 feet, but nonetheless. So we'll just fly up here, do a couple of left-hand circuits and see what's what down there. Let's get the left wing GoPro out. So lots of nice parks, patterns, colours, monuments. It's all very nice. Get the wing tip camera out, that's a good view. Yeah, we will fly over that mound on the left and see what's there. So I'm heading pretty much west now.
going to start a slow turn to the south. Circle back to the airport. But since we're getting low and slow, we'll incorporate some more of that. Because why not? Wonder what that building is. All of these are obviously sporting stadium right there. Okay. And wow, look at that. So much to see. Let's get the camera out. What a lovely park. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay, let's get our landing sorted out. So there's the airport back there. If we're not sure, we can pull the map up and zoom in and go, oh yep, airport's off to the left. The magenta circle with a white line through it. So if we turn left here, should be good to land. I'll call the airport up. Ashgabat Tower and request full stop landing. Let's keep turning.
0078 miles southeast, 2,900 feet to land. 6007 Tower. Altimeter 29.77 with 256.14. Take 3 in runway 30 right.
There we go. Mike India Golf 1.
Fly straight in runway 30 right, 007.
And as you can see, we can now see the airport out the window. So we can get rid of the map. Mike India Golf 1.
Clear to land runway 30 right, 007.
Sort ourselves out for landing. So we're slow enough now to put the gear down, flaps down. Lining up on runway 30 right. Some nice lakes to the right there. There we go, get lined up. See how to marker that beacon. Now, gears down, flaps are down, fuel is good, altitude is good, heading is good, a little bit to the right. Now, get lined up a bit better, that's good. Trim up, power up a bit. Speed's about 130. Right on glide slope. 2 reds, 2 whites over there. Keep adding a little bit of power. As we cross the threshold at 110, hopefully, and 111.5, that's pretty good. Now we're thinking, add a little bit of power, the back stick, very gently come down, and we'll touch down at 100.5. Well, very happy with that. Very happy with that. Okay, and turn off here. Excellent. Okay, I'll do an evening flight, and I might even do a
6007 contact ground on 121.7.
totally frivolous low up and down, flyby up and down the streets of Ashgabat, I think, because it's such a good town to fly around.